There's the competition. Chatting away. Before we do, I have a detector to introduce. Not new in terms of out, but new in terms of what you're seeing. This detector is the TDI Beach 130. And I was very lucky to get it from a very nice man up in Massachusetts off of eBay, and I'm grateful for him for taking tremendously good care of it. Isn't it beautiful? And there's the competition again, having a good chat. I have a feeling this guy got quite a bit of time in already. I don't know if you look it up. I really don't. I got up at 6:30 and I thought I was gonna die. It's pretty cool. It's really low compared to the rest of the beach. Got a little bit of jellyfish, a little bit of waves, and hopefully a lot of treasure. I think that pulse delay is on 10. I haven't moved it. It moved itself. Yeah, it's on 10. I worry about something moving it. Detector is very stable. Of course, once I get in the water, I may have to fiddle with pulse delay or even the gain. We're on a target. We'll find out, right? There's the gull, looking for breakfast. So far, it's pretty uneventful. Just not trying hard enough. We're getting ready to turn around and make another pass in the other direction. They are beautiful, huh? Want to come over for dinner? I don't know, did he say yes? I think the water wigged it out. It just sort of went loopy for a minute. We're going to try to do potentially higher traffic areas to be obvious. Got a little bit of scalloping here. This detector is not bad. Check out our arch nemesis, the jellyfish. Goodbye. For those of you who say, oh, poor jellyfish, wait till one of them wraps around your ankle and gives you a big kiss. And you're screaming bloody murder. Alright, I got something. Just heard it. It just squawked. Let's turn up the gain a bit. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try running on max gain. I was kind of warned not to, but Frequency slightly off center to the plus position. Here's the display. For those of you who think I'm talking to myself about nothing. So you have ground balance right here, and you have your gain, which is also your on-off at the 0 position. If you have ground balance greater than 0, it's going to give you high and low tones based on the conductivity of the item. Frequency offset handles EMI and nearby detectors. Threshold is going to be that back tone in your headphones, above which if you hear something or break in the threshold, it's a deep target. And we've got volume. Right now it's unstable, so I have to turn the gain down. If you run the gain at max, not only are you going to get deeper targets, but you're going to get all that peripheral background noise that goes with it. It's kind of like the squelch on a radio. It can work for you, or it can work against you. But you have to be very careful not to have your settings too high. All right, so we're gonna get back in it. We're heading north, and this is a live dig. For those of you who are gonna blow in and blow out of this video, I would suggest that you watch it in pieces. I don't normally say that, but my videos can run long. So I know what he's using. He's got the CTX 3030. It's a real good detector. I don't recognize the guy. Is that Gary Drayton? I think that's Gary Drayton. Yeah, that's a definite. We have a Gary Drayton alert. And I'm on a target right in front of Drayton. I love it. Well, this makes sense. I'd recognize the guy anywhere. That's hilarious. For those of you that don't know who Gary Drayton is, he's a very famous detectorist. Okay, it's out of the hole. Hold on one second and we'll finish the sentence. Cool, it's money. All right, so I bet you think Drayton thought he was undercover. No one was going to notice who he was. But enough of the snide comments. Yeah, he's on that TV show about Oak Island. And he is their resident detectorist. We're going to blow by him. Oh yeah, it's definitely Drayton. So, I hate to interrupt this love fest that the two of them are having. Maybe I'll loop back. They've been talking for a while. Looks like Drayton does a lot of talking, not a lot of detecting. Yeah, I'm making fun of him, I know. But he's on TV, I'm not. He's on TV, you're not. like that. Let's take a look over the shoulder and see what's going on. I don't know. What are they talking about for so long? Drayton's giving him a dissertation on the finer points of something. I have no idea. We're just tightening up the coil. All right. I mean, there's some stuff on this beach. There's just not a lot. I had no idea he was here. The best thing I could say about this beach is it's got a fair amount of erosion right at the water's edge. Yeah, sure. All right, we're gonna make one more pass on the high side, and then maybe I will go bug him for a second. All right. Yeah, he listening. Morning. So, obviously I recognize you. No.
How the hell do you know Kyle?
Can't. No. So I detect out here. I have a channel. I see you all the time on TV.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
And you? Nice to meet you. We can show. I've had all the vaccinations.
Gary Drayton.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
Yeah, I'm always here. I'm surprised you haven't even seen me.
Oh, well, I do come here, but I thought maybe you're farther north.
Oh, I live in Pompano, but I'm here all the time.
Okay.
There you go. That's why you're here. There's so many people here.
Yeah. So watching your current season, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it gets better. They're just trickling it out.
I'm sure. Well, I hope you guys find something for sure.
Yeah, we do.
We've seen a little bit,
Yeah.
and I see you have your CTX.
Yeah.
You're true to that.
That's a dual field? Or the
I
TDI
just started
big
with
one?
this. I've had a number of pulse units.
Yeah.
I've had JW Fishers. Are you familiar with them? And I have a Garrett Sea Hunter, and I've had a few others.
Yeah, because the beaches are piled up with so much sand, you've got to get down there together.
Say it again?
The beaches, you know, they put so much sand on the beaches that you got to get down there anyway.
Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. Sometimes I think it's a good thing because they turn it over to a point, and sometimes I think, but the gold is going to go deeper.
Yeah.
So this will find it, but really better with a TDI Pro.
Yeah.
But you're playing the game of, is it a high tone or a low tone?
Yeah. Just big it all.
Yeah, right. And so.
Well, you got to do anyway.
All right.
I've got a bloody website. Just drop us a line if you got any questions.
Oh, not yet.
I should be learning from you though. You look like you know what you're doing.
I've been doing this a long time. Yeah, it's not a problem. I think this is up in 10 minutes. Just, you have to figure it out because different places, you need different settings, and some will work against you in certain locations. But it's great, like if you go north and you're in the black sand, it'll cut right through it. This will do well in the black sand.
Yeah. I'm about to do that with Kyle. I'm actually giving Kyle a lesson.
All right. Well, we won't get into it. I see you brought the small coil today.
Oh yeah.
The standard.
Yep.
Had enough of that giant coil.
Yeah, I only use that because it's rocky and just go with it.
Yeah. Plus, you're looking for everything that you can hit. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brittany, and I'll check out YouTube channel.
I have, Lobster Claws, all one word with a Z, recovery.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's a growing channel. Gary, nice to meet you.
And you. Enjoy.
Bye, be well, take care.
Good luck.
Best thing I can say about what to do, don't give up.
I know it. Patience, persistence, and perseverance.
And we sell these off my channel.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we fabricate in the US. And the cool thing about them is, unlike most manufacturers where they set the spec, we actually let the buyer control the spec. and then they pay for the spec they want. Metallurgy, everything. So yeah, we're on eBay. One gorgeous step.
Okay, well,
Good luck.
Thank you.
God bless.
Nice meeting you.
Same here. That's Gary Drayton. There's Gary, and there's his prodigy. His, what's the word? His pupil. He's giving lessons. I think that's really cool. I thought about giving lessons, but my name isn't Drayton. So, but all right, we're gonna get in it. We are doing crisscrosses up and down the beach. Oh, he's a nice man, and I am honored to meet him. Gary, if you're listening, you should dig at least one hole on the show by yourself. Okay? Just one. One hole, Gary. Yes, I'm having fun, but Gary never digs his own holes on the show. I mean, he may have a bad back, and I thought about that. Yeah. So he's on this beach a lot. He's about, I don't know, I put him at about 67 maybe. So here's the looking down the beach shot. And I guess what surprises me is that the gentleman that he brought for lessons did not bring his own detector. Unless his finger operates as a pulse induction unit, I don't really know how he's supposed to be learning. But those comments I made to him about the Fisher Impulse AQ, they are genuine. Yesterday, Friday, on the 16th of December, 2021, I called them in Texas. I spoke to one of their technicians, and I said to the guy, so what's the story? And he says, well, it's still in development. I'm like, what do you mean it's still in development? Because I think most of us understood that detector, they were working on maybe ergonomics or some aspect of the case or some BS like that, but we were told after the limited run of 99 units was released a few years ago that they had the technology pegged and that they were going to start producing as soon as they worked out some ergonomic issues and maybe cabling, wiring issues, things like that. I wasn't too fond of all that stuff coming off the back end of the control box at the north end of the shaft, which sounds pretty weird, but there's a bunch of cables that hang out the back. One is, I don't know, one is power, one goes to the coil, maybe something else goes to the headphones, blah, blah, blah. So there's more going on than meets the eye. I think they realized, so we're out of range. So I actually parked a bit south of my intended location. I'm gonna work until I feel like keeling over and then probably make my way back to the car, get something to eat, relocate, do this all over again. So I got close to the water and the thing just went zoom. It got a big squiggly butt, unstable. Check this out. This skull looks like he's smoking a cigar, right? I think he's got himself a pizza crust. Yeah, he's got himself a pizza crust. And he's having a murderous time with it. No, you're not swallowing that. Oh, yeah, he wants to swallow it, but birds are not exactly the brightest creatures. And he might just take it, he looks like he's going to take it in the water and soften it up. Maybe I'm wrong. He's looking for a break in the wet. He's looking for a break. And now he's fending off one of his rivals. Check us out. See that? Look at that. He looks like a hovercraft. Boy, there's the original hovercraft right there. Yep. He wants his meal. So you see this? Look here. Now, I know he's up on shore, and he's been there a while. But this little dude, he tags you even now with those tentacles. They will fire like bullets out of a gun. They're called nematocysts, and they fire in a couple of milliseconds. That's it. Bang, 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 like the fastest machine gun you have ever seen. Goodbye. So long. So sad. Too bad. And they inject the poison. And it's like bang, bang, bang. It's not one or two. It's like 1 or 200 or 1,000 of these things all firing. You know, they're really little. And it's like a little tiny dart. And it's got a little bit of poison in it. And there's the lifeguard. He's bringing down. I haven't seen them with a jet ski down here. It's very common anywhere where they surf that they have those jet skis out, where people are dumb enough to go far out and they get themselves in trouble. So these guys will rescue people. So he just disconnected. He's going to leave it there. It's not really a busy section of beach. Kind of odd. And Drayton's down there giving him the 10-cent tour on metal detecting. Frankly, you know, if you want to learn to metal detect, and for those of you who want lessons, I live in Fort Lauderdale, and you can have lessons. But, and we'll talk about the money later. But you must read your ass off and watch a lot of videos, because you know what they say. Okay, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'll tell you a very famous saying. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? That's the question. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? All right? And the answer is practice, practice, practice. Now, what does that mean? It means if you want to be a success, then you better practice, practice, practice. We're going to get it. Like most pulse units, this thing doesn't like being in and out of the water. And when it does, it shifts the conductivity differential back and forth and a bunch of other stuff that I don't know the technical terms for. But always know that salt water conducts electricity. Okay, we got a target. And here's a good detecting tip. If you get a target while you are walking and scanning, stop immediately. Okay, I know exactly where it is. Probably money. This is a high conductor. And always keep an eye on the ocean. Oh crap, I got it. Look, one scoop, and you're looking at my crotch. Here. Where are you? There you are. See it? Look, I called it. Ooh. Oh, amazing. And it even has, oh, there it goes. I got it. Wow, lucky break. Yeah, penny richer. I got it in one scoop. Here's what that means. This is my first day using this detector, and I can pinpoint with it. Sorry about the arm and the lens. I can pinpoint with it. We're doing a camera check, and we're good. I can pinpoint with this, no problemo. Now, if the target's deep, then the target's deep. Like I really should be going after more of the threshold breaks. So we're gonna stop talking and get to that. But and then that's the thing. I'll just real quick. So on the threshold breaks, you certainly want to look for. So it's like B, E, and it's kind of like if you were looking at a seismograph that would show an earthquake. It's gonna show you where the ground rumbles. You understand? And where the ground rumbles on the graph is really where the target is. Even non-PI units. So let's pick on, in a good way, let's pick on the CTX 3030 and on, so Drayton's still down there. See him? He looks like a stick figure. We're a good 300 yards, 200 yards down, 200 yards down. So the Mind Lab twins, the little one, the little brother and the big brother, the CTX, 3030 and the Equinox. So they're VLF detectors, very, very low frequency, but unbeknownst to most people, they have a threshold volume that you can fiddle with. I used to keep it at 12. And you listen for the threshold breaks as well as the video game on the screen showing you I want to say VLI, I guess VLI. You're looking for the value that it's showing you. But long before it shows you a value on the screen, it's going to have a blip in the threshold, like a blip in the seismograph, showing you where the earthquake is, and similarly showing you where the target might be. Now, what's the target? Who the hell knows? Could be a nail, could be a screw, could be your mom's gold ring, could be anything, right? You just have to dig, and keep scanning. And with a unit like the, say, CTX, it's going to show you at some point a value on the screen. And it's either going to show you in the iron zone down below, or it's going to show you a lower high conductor in the middle or the upper, say, third of the screen, left or right, based on high or low conductor. Whatever, right? So, blah, blah, blah. Listen for the threshold. Don't let anybody tell you different. If you do that, almost without regard to what metal detector you're using, if it has a threshold, you're gonna do better. All right, so that ends that, and we're gonna get to some detecting and see if we can find something good.